Nongum. Koidash kita win the munim. You osa wagos. Asian akanaguyan. Minawa indashita beshuma bemijigamag. Iklumagian. Bemijigamag beke kendasu vigamigung. Gazagaswaji mekagish nakade. You ishkonigan win jibayan. Minawa go migizi and do den. RPG nimigway chuenda and enemy guan de bejano manongum. Meanwhile, go when said the mother disabwa on go as a gay cane dasage, no watch gay cane dasage, gay cane the gig osa, or Jubuemo, meanwhile, Nishinabish Jigawin. Gishpin, we do Kudadi, Hejima one cheating, Wayweni, Gikagoshki Tumin, Wayweni said the cane among the watch, gay chigang, the watch gay chigang, Wayweni said the Bimi we doing the osa, and Nishinabe, we win, Nigana, Kaya. Niwi Anishinaabe nongo mitash niwi jaganashim bangi ge nisad nisado taguyan itash weweni genisado tadimin gishpin o jabwemwe. Minawa yo osa Anishinaabe mo winni mo wanji ding gishpin wika abadasinuk abadak yo osa in wewin nan gawin a wioga non dizin gawin a wioga genizin gishpin we Anishinaabe win. No waj, a washime jagana shiving the abaji tumin, oh, Anishina bemo, and the waj, a washime abaji tuing you jagana shim win. Meanwhile, gishpin we Anishina bewing, netam de bois, and enemy going the jagana shiwi. We go nasa, waji abaji tuing you osa, Anishina bemo, and netam, the bois waji tuing you osa, jagana shim when canonidian, bagigaduin, wego to Gwen Asia chigang. Oh, manidu gi in unan, inu Anishinabi nijimina you osa. In waving and on, the abaji doing, the bimmy we doing, the gikin and dising. Meanwhile, babe can dino and waving on, ogi mean on babe can dino, bemadis in the gin. Mikia is in the hune was young in the shina baby in the end of mine. Aha, and this little taguna, which when we on in, huh? Oh, Nibo what? You got we main which to Jagana Shimuyan. Nah? Don't really need to use much English here today. We'll use some, because I know we also have a lot of second language learners and students, but I do want to use a lot of Ojibwe too, because if we're to be native people first and foremost, then we should honor and use our native languages first and foremost. And if we want to be Indians more than we're Englishmen, then we should be using our native language and way of thinking more than we're using our English ones. We bow low to the colonial language far too often. So, who are we as Anishinaabe? How are we gifted as Anishinaabe to speak, to believe? And so those are some of the things I'd like to talk about and share with you guys today. And you all got your evaluation sheets. If you didn't get one, and got some more at the door, you can just circle excellent now and then we'll get started. Feel free to ask questions as we go along. We'll do this really informally. Okay, and what I'll do, I'm from northern Minnesota. Leech Lake is the name of the reservation, and I teach at Bemidji State University. And so one thing that, of course, most Native people are aware of is that there's a lot of diversity in Indian country. Sometimes there's more than one right way to do things. There's more than one right way to say things. And so that that diversity is important to bear in mind too. So what I'm going to share with you will be my opinions and some of the teachings and things from where I'm from. And bear in mind that there might be some differences in other places, and that's okay too. So, how would animaji time go ma niwi go gway o the nanaga the wayne the mango way go the gwen you osa Anishinaabe we win. Anish kaya jigash kituing the Anishinaabe we. What is Indianness? Anishinaabe we win. What is it that really enables us to be Indian? Mina gim miskwi kaya yishinagwazian gema gidakiminan ishkonigan wenjibayan gema kya inain the monk Anishinaabe Inuit Anishinaabe Asiatwad awego to gwen. So what is it that really makes us Indian? Is it blood? Is it our race, our color, the way we look? What's to differentiate us in look from a Mexican? So maybe it's more than that. Is it land? Is it having a homeland, a reservation, a place we're from? That's our defining feature. Is it just language? Do the people who speak English language, are they Englishmen? Yeah. And so these are really interesting, but also really important questions. What does it mean to be native? Is it the way we think? Or the things we do? Is it a religious choice? There are lots of native people who have a strong faith in a Western religious tradition. Does that mean they sacrifice all Indianness in doing that? Those are hard questions. Ones that sometimes are a little uncomfortable to get at. But I think it's important to think about that. Because the answers to those, whatever they may be, and they might be contested, there might not be universal agreement about what it means to be native. But in finding those answers, I think we can find some guidance about what we need to do in the future to help ourselves, to live, to survive, and so forth. So what I'd like to do today, first of all, is to share a little bit about some of the things we do back home and then have a discussion about those. Do you guys want to move over here so you can see easier, or that's okay. It's no interruption if you want to squeeze in or drag a chair over or whatever. Now, how? Mio o Asia Chigang with the Wayne Jabai and Mika Asia in Nainem and the Wea Bay Mad is it. Gish bin a quay be me winchigate. Money too, be me a yard beisho. A Piage in a Tawigi end. Minawasa, Bugger Namut, Net Singh. But all money do is you be in the gate, we out. Mishima is ya yard megwap mad sit. A wea. Mishinabe. A P Nebud. We are with Chagade Gama, get the Kimenani. Meanwhile, Chaguna, Gagi gave mads in it, Animachani. Megwa Madsium. Miwishi Sanaga. It does no go gave in this game in Uti when Chibayan. Kowe dash. When he saw Anishinabi, Mashkiki, and Dawa Chitum, and Ishinatawigi, and our Benuchians. When he saw the Mashkawenta me int, you also have Madsium and Jinine. The Maywash Gijin a Cardio, Mashkiki Abajatuing. Bama Dash Neo Gunagak, Ishquan Tawig in. Evenisa is Yashangain. Meanwhile, go gave Evenisa a wea gagigado, the Shiganonad new Manitun Bagusenamad, Evenisa the gunaway nomad. In you sub in Ujia. Evenisa the men of Mad sit. The Mashkawendam a good you osa, what is it 12? And meanwhile, go gave Evenisa. When he says you can only new money to Nishi Nagishkoat, Nagishkoat, Newsa, Abiluji, and New Age to get. Bama Dashi mean and Anishinabe Winsuin. A P10 dog what you also Asian game. Asian Atawigi and Abinujians, Zezekaji Bimiwinad News so do demon. Mika she must come is she get canon the sud, Anishinabe with Oganawena Megon and New Oto demon. It does, when on go so, Nigiogun is been that Kunawat Newsa, and Newsa we went even it, when he saw the Asian Kana on it, in News of New Jensen. You is to get it. And go gay to gay what, when he saw Nakumawa or Nakumawa, you also watch to gay what on Gosa, you went a New is to gay what. Meanwhile, go is Nanaga the wind among you also, it could win Neo where. When he says you rush between, to get kingdom on Wangy up Pete Agua. Mio o Neo. Meanwhile, go is you Mina, or we suin Neo Nemina Gego, Epitane Agua. We out is you bimmy with do Gego, Epitane Agua. Neo Donnie Knot Tamina. So I'm talking about some of the kind of cultural customs where we come from. And the belief is, you know, when a woman's pregnant, there's a spirit hovering around, waiting to enter the body of that baby.